Do you remember when I said, since I joined House Telvanni for nothing, and since I can't cast these spells, I really still don't feel ready for the Edwinna, for the second half of the Edwinna quest line. Well, there's this little phrase I've been kind of living by the past couple months in IRL, and this is that phrase.
You're never minusing, you're just not a
coward. Greetings and welcome back to Morrowind. So yeah, I'm done playing around with House Telvanni. Let's get into these Dwarven Ruin quests. I've been putting off talking to Edwinna for a while now, and you know what? I just decided to say,
I must say, I find
screw it. Let's just do it.
Now. Please go ahead.
So yeah, let's talk to you about duties and Dwemer Tube. See here, yeah, there's a ruin. I believe the one we got the puzzle box from. She just wants a Dwemer Tube. So this first one's not that big a deal, but technically the only way you're supposed to be able to get one of these is from a Dwarven Ruin, so you do have to go out and get one, you know, if you want to keep things legal. You know, now I'm not standing in the middle of the Imperial Mages Guild anymore, I can say this. There's cheaper and faster ways to go about it. There's certain shopkeepers around Vardenfell who might be willing to do slightly dangerous things under the table, like sell you dwarven artifacts, even despite the embargo on their trade by the Empire. Just, you know, don't talk about it too much. You know, just try to keep hush-hush about it and everything will be okay. See here. Yeah, I thought we called it quick. So now that we have what... I don't even remember her name. It's been so long. Wow.
The day is yours.
Edwinna, right. Now that we have what Edwinna needs, let's go back and give it to her. Cool. So, what's next on the agenda? One of my colleagues in the Dwemer Ruin of Mzuleft Inc. The last excavation report is being overdue. Cool. Am I good for any enhancements? Warlock. I can just buy a wizard staff. I did get me a little bit of money while I was in Balmora. Oh, and yet I don't seem to have enough for it. You know what? It can wait. Gotta love these dust storms. Or, I guess, ash storms, not dust storms. Always make traveling a pain in the butt. Hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see you. Wrong spell. Hang on a second. Get firestorm ready. There we go. Switch to Hearth Heal. Just let the magic do its work. Alright. Keep Firestorm at the ready just in case. I don't think there's going to be any Dunmer to worry about, so I shouldn't have to worry about it. Or actually, yeah, no. I remember this quest, actually. There's not very much fighting to be had in the first place. There is a little bit, though. So I need to talk to this dude about the excavation report, and he will let me know that his guide is missing. Native, I assume, means he's native-born Dunmer. So yeah, the excavation report is overdue, and because he's missing his guide, I assume if I click on him, he's going to tell me that yeah, the guide was taking notes for the excavation report, and he must have taken it with him when he disappeared. So we need to go find him. Which, he went further down into the ruins somehow, though those two don't know quite how he pulled it off. This right here, this series of switches is a puzzle. And I guess the idea is to look at these 3 different things and see, or like this, the mechanisms of the switches themselves, and see what's different, but between them. And of course, if you look, those lights are broken. This one isn't. So this is the correct switch to press, or I guess pull, twist, what have you. And that will, instead of triggering a trap and dealing damage to me, it will open a wall and let me further into the ruin. Alright, let me see here. I may need some fatigue for this because I feel like I'm going to have to cast a spell somewhere. Yeah, there's already one of them coming at me, so... Let's switch the Amulet of Ammunition because these guys deal damage. Oh, that's right, there's not enough charge. Well, I am just going to... Yeah, I can cast that. There we go. And now we wait for the magic to do its work. Maybe throw one more on him just in case. There we go. Okay, yeah, that 3rd one was not necessary. Alright, so let's maybe prep Medusa's Gaze first. Doesn't look to be any loot over here. Oh yeah, the legs went up by itself. Alright, so let's head down over here, where I believe the guide should be at. Yep. So this is the man's, and yeah, he done more sure enough. He's got the report on him, as well as this book that I'm going to keep for my own collection. It's not anything major. So yeah, now I need to talk to the guy that I talked to when I first got here and let him know his guide is dead so he can make with the report already. Yep. You found the report, delivered to Edwinna and Alrune. I will continue my work here now that the lower levels are open. Perhaps we can make more discoveries here in honor of our deceased colleague, Svandu. Right.
I'm all yours. Please, go ahead.
No words. Alrune.
Welcome, friend. The day is yours. What shall we talk about?
So yeah, there you go. Here's your report. Cool. Alright, so what's the next in this series? Alright, so you want me to find me some blueprints? See here, Mzuleft. Okay, this is the dangerous one because there's orcs in there and they resist all magic. But you're never minus if you're just not a coward. So we're gonna go ahead and head on over. Okay, finally found the place. I'm not showing all the walking I did to get to this point just because that's a lot of nothing going on other than the occasional getting attacked. And at these walking speeds, it's really not worth it. So, here's a thought. Let's see here. So I don't want to go for the immediate death right away. You know what? You never mind if you're just not a coward. Let me try to paralyze this dude. You know what? On second thought, maybe I save first. Probably should have did that before going in here, but you know.
later.
Well, it took me a lot longer than I'd like to admit, but these guys are finally all dead. At least the ones in this room. In these 2 rooms, anyway. So, here's what Edwinna wants. And here's the book that I want. So yeah, Edwinna, come here. Blueprints. Take. This is exactly what I was looking for. Excellent work. And one more time, because I know there's at least one more. Bethamez. Officially, the niece's egg mine was closed because of blight, but I heard that miners broke into the Lost Wimmer ruin of Bethamez. From the Eunice's egg mine, if you can catch that. I also heard that they found Wimmer plans similar to the blueprints you brought me before. Go to the Eunice's egg mine and bring me back any plans or blueprints you find. Cool. Right, so we need to go to Eunice's. Come on. Come on. There we go. We don't need anybody knowing that I'm in here, right? Right. I'm gonna go invisible. And then he's likely to, yeah. You're not supposed to be here. I'm gonna count to 10. Yeah. Okay, so let's just go this way then. And try not to get too close to any of the Kawama here. Especially the ones that fling lightning for absolutely no reason. See here, Bethamez should be right around here, I think. Yep, Bethamez. Cool, so now all we have to worry about is rats and the like. So... oh yeah, just raise my unarmored. Make me tankier, please. Okay, I feel like I remember there being more than one of those guys. Whatever. Plans, and then I don't think there's any books. Oh no, yeah, there is. It's right here. Oh, and hey, there's a tube. Could have used that earlier. Oh well. I did eventually find somebody who sells those. Blueprints. Bethamez. There you go. So yeah, perhaps with both men in my possession I can discover their secrets. It's a shame Archmage Drabonius doesn't share your dedication to scholarship. So because of this line, no matter what my rank is now, if I talk to Drabonius, he's going to challenge me to a duel to the death for rights to the Archmage title. Because reasons. I'm getting a little too big in the britches, in his opinion, I guess. But I'm not going to worry about that just yet. I would like to get a little bit stronger before I try him out, or at least, like, get some charge in the Amulet of Admonition, I guess. I'm glad I got some training with Telvanni before, and by training I mean, of course, you know, casting spells in their name, not buying training, because that's not something I did for, not something I'm going to do for anything but the athletics skill, which I need to get my speed up before I can train that any further, so my hands are kind of tied. We're done with the Mage's Guild. I'm going to, at some point, talk to Ajira, because now that I'm a warlock, she has some secrets to share with me. Other than that, we're done with the Mage's Guild. I may or may not do more Telvanni stuff later, but right now, I'm thinking it's been long enough, and I'm sure Caius probably wants to talk to me by now. So that's what we'll be doing next time. If you got this point in the video, it means the world to me, as it always does. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Farewell. And okay, that's okay, game. Okay, game. Nice view. We didn't really need to see that.